That's a brand new AMG GLE when I'm taking off. That little bitch wanna fuck, yeah, she wanna take it off. 30 shots in my glizzy, I brought them, go and take them off. Brand new car out the lot, and these niggas know that that's a heavy engine on me, hit me. We ain't talking money, niggas know I got plenty. Brand new ARP, you know I keep it with me. Niggas know I ride with it, he can't let that nigga get me. That's a brand new 223. Catch that nigga on like he gon' catch 33. Niggas know I keep my bone with me, my little bitch holding me. No, it ain't no harm me, niggas try put a hole in me. I got so damn rich, take that little bitch overseas. When I pop out, the girl I keep it low key, they notice me. Do it for him, did it for his own to see. Police gon' notice me, bad niggas gon' notice me. My niggas gon' notice me.
What up, man? Salute to the chat, you know what I'm saying? Top of the morning. It's your boy BTG in the building. Y'all come on in, man. We got OSD Reloaded interviewing Big True Essence, man. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get into this. Shout out to True Essence, man. Shout out to OSD. We're gonna go ahead and get into the content, though.
Hey, what's up, friend? Can you hear me?
What's going on?
Hey, what's up?
I can't call it at all. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, feeling great. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple hours to chop it up with you before, you know what I'm saying, I enjoy the rest of my night.
Oh yeah, I can dig it. You know, that's always good to hear you on a good day and stuff. What was the initial preparation, you know, going into this for you?
Shit, not much. Shit, just chilling. You know, I got my zooms and whams. You know what I'm saying? My wine, and you know, I'm just relaxing like always.
I can dig that. We done had plenty of conversations before, and you know how those go. And when you was like, hey, you know, you want to be a guest on the show, I was like, cool, let's do it. Because like I said before, we did an interview style before, but more so, I don't like calling them interviews. They're more so conversations. But with this one, like I told you, it's more like a deeper dive into who Tupac is. Of course, giving you the enabling you to talk your shit, of course, but seeing who True Essence is,
Right. Okay, let's do it.
All right, cool. So you already ready? You sitting down for this one? You ready?
I'm chilling on my comfy couch. I got my zoom, my wow. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling good right now. Let's go.
I can dig it. Shouts out to you. All right, so what originally inspired you to start your YouTube channel? Was it like passion, frustration, or you just simply wanting to be heard?
Probably a little bit of all of that. Probably all of the above. You know what I'm saying? Wanted to get my, side of the stories out on, the lies and the rumors and, you know what I'm saying, the narratives people was trying to run on me. But no, I didn't come on here to be a YouTuber at all. I was just a subscriber turned moderator.
Okay, what was like? So you said it's kind of like a lot of both. What was the passion for? Like, what did you have a passion for in particular when it came to YouTube?
With Google Play Games, you can play unlocked. Unlock.
Just the creativity of it all. You know what I'm saying? It started off, like I said, with the diss track, my first one, and we just went from there. Like nothing planned, just you know what I'm saying? Just going with the flow, pretty much.
I get it. What was the frustration? Where did the frustration kick in at?
I would say it was really a frustration. It was just a point of you know what I'm saying, clapping back at my haters and people.
Yo, in the beginning, bro, if you've been around, bro, then everybody was loving on True Essence. Everybody was like flirting with all these niggas was super fanned out. Now the same people that used to love her. You feel me? Just be in the chat, just all type of googly eyes, all type of hearts, everything, chat, all the emojis, right? It takes what a male content creator says to change that entire narrative, to change that perspective you have on that person, even though you only know them from a lens on the internet, right? That's crazy. You don't really be expecting that for a woman. You feel like women would have more leeway with you know what I'm saying? Like, they presence softens up the chat. It softens up the content a lot. You know what I'm saying? It makes it more versatile versus like all of these hard legs and all these. You know what I'm saying? That was the only thing making y'all niggas look somewhat normal. Is that female presence? But y'all wanted to boot her out. That's crazy. But let's continue, guys. Salute to everybody that's viewing the content. Shout out to you.
Well, that constantly was, have my name in their mouth for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Other than dying for attention. But other than that, that was just it, just all fun and games, you know what I'm saying? Until people try to take it too crazy. But it was just all fun for me.
Got you. So you never really had any issues about being heard. So was it simply just wanting to be heard too, or was that part of it as well?
Yeah, of course. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to be able to reply and respond. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people think that they could talk about you, but if you talk about them, then, you're the worst person in the world. So, that's why I appreciate, platforms like yours and others that, give people, a chance to, respond, reply, or, get their thoughts out without, all of the extra stuff. So,
I get that. Did you picture yourself doing another type of content, or like the content that you put out on your channel is what you wanted to do from the start?
Yeah, that's pretty much, the stuff that I put out and the stuff that I've done.
I always wanted to hear what your commentary would be like, you know what I'm saying, without any of these niggas, you know what I'm saying, putting their opinions and ideas in it. I always wondered what her outlook on everything would be, you know what I'm saying. If she, like how I'm doing this and I just review the content and I just give y'all my perspective and everything like that, I always wonder how that would be for her, you know what I'm saying. But them people, they just wanted to trap a motherfucker into just, you know what I'm saying, arguing back and forth, bickering, you know what I'm saying, trying to prove a motherfucker wrong. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's only human that you would want to, like, defend yourself. Who else gonna do it? You know what I'm saying? You can't expect nobody else to clear your name. So what True Essence did is what every person that loves themselves would do. Ain't finna let nobody like tell you what the hell you think and what you should think and do. Like, get the hell on, bro. Where they do that at, bro?
Is what, obviously I wanted to do. And, you know what I'm saying, in a more creative way of not just, cursing and hollering and screaming on the panel. You know what I'm saying? So, that's why I came up with, the premieres and the diss tracks and, you know what I'm saying, even my community wall. People even love my community wall. So,
right.
Yeah, but yeah, I just like to have fun. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I have a good sense of humor, and I make a lot of people laugh. So that's all I was trying to do.
Mhm.
You are funny as hell. True is like one of the funniest, if not, she in my top 3. And then number 1 spot though. She the funniest female though. Like, bro, who else y'all know hold they on with these niggas, bro? She go out there, a panel full of niggas, bro. They all talking crazy. And one at a time, she knock them off. Come on, bro. And she don't be having to say the same jokes over and over again, bro. It's real creative. She get off on them like, yeah, I can respect that. You feel me? Yeah. She is true to herself. And that's one thing you can't take from her.
I get that. Do you recall like the time when you found yourself cussing and screaming and carrying on the panel for the first time, or it was a while back you can't recall?
You said the first time?
Yeah, like do you remember when you actually just lost it on the panel? And
Lost it. I mean, I never lost it, but I have.
when I say lost it, I mean like cussing and screaming, like you said, cussing and screaming on the panel.
Okay, yeah.
Out the body.
Well, the first time, I don't know. It's been so long ago now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's been like been cussing niggas off for years at the point, which I probably have when you come to think about it. But I wasn't like trying to keep track of nothing. But
right.
I mean, the first time, probably a couple years ago. I can't tell you who and I can't tell you when.
Right.
Was the first person, but yeah, it's been a lot.
Mm-hmm. When you join panels, like what's like your mindset when you join the panels? Is it to debate, educate, or just simply keep it real?
Just pretty much just to keep it real, you know what I'm saying, and be authentic, you know what I'm saying, and just chill and have fun. This was like a new thing to me, you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Before I came, or start hopping on panels, you know what I'm saying. I never thought that I would do something like this, you know what I'm saying. So all this stuff is a surprise to me, you know what I'm saying. Let alone just other people that don't know me, you know what I'm saying. So yeah, I mean, it's been bittersweet, you know what I'm saying, and I wouldn't take nothing back.
I get it. Well, so that was a good segue into what I was going to follow up with that one. Has there ever been a panel that you hit that you regretted afterwards?
Maybe. I can't tell you which one or when. I mean,
this is a good line of questioning on OSD part. This is how you interview, bro. This is how you do an interview. Ask intriguing questions, you know what I'm saying, that are layered with nuance, because this gives the audience a in on like how somebody chooses to approach a situation and everything like that. I feel like a lot of this can really be studied, bro. If you want to learn how to navigate, you know what I'm saying, online spaces like that, you know what I'm saying. This bantering and shit, it do kind of toughen you up. I ain't gonna about, especially if you already have some level of emotional intelligence. This shit don't do nothing but show you how to, you know what I'm saying, throw them bitches. You know what I'm saying. So you can take them hits as well as you can receive them. So yeah. W interview so far, man. W interview.
Not too much regret it, but probably wish that, you know what I'm saying, maybe see, like I told you before, I'm trying to be like you, cool, calm, and collected. You know I'm trying to not let none of these haters push my buttons, because that's all they want to do, to try to bait you into a back and forth and an argument and all this and this and that. You know what I'm saying? Like what happened yesterday on your panel, that was a lot. I was like, wow, you know what I'm saying? So that's like a lot of energy to be screaming and hollering, going back and forth, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like I wasted a lot of time and energy doing that to with people that didn't deserve my attention at all. So I'm really trying to refrain from that, to make a long story short.
Do you think you refrain from it because it'd be easy to push your buttons?
No, definitely not easy to push my buttons now. I was in the bush.
Lisa in the building.
Calling me everything but the child of God, and I never even hear.
What's good, Miss Lisa? How you doing? Shout out to you. What's happening with the chat? Oh, snap. Appreciate that, Lisa, for the donation. Appreciate it. Thank you. Salute to you. Lord. Like my phone going off. I'm like, what the hell? Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. What is green status? Anyway, man. Shout out to the chat, man. Appreciate the donations. If you happen to donate, Thank you so much. You know what I'm saying? Y'all such a blessing, bro. Y'all really, y'all be surprising the hell out of me sometimes. Real talk, bro. Y'all like obligated to do that. You know what I'm saying? It's a privilege to be here, though. Appreciate that. Let's get back into it, man.
know, and they ain't never even heard my voice before. So no, I mean, strangers pushing my buttons, no, that's not literally gonna happen. I don't even let people that know me offline push my buttons like that. You know what I'm saying? So I do know how to ignore when I choose to.
Right.
Yeah. So just imagine somebody, you know, talking mess about you for 3 years and you never hit a panel, never, you know, say anything. Not because I didn't, not that I couldn't. It's just because I just didn't want to, because I really didn't care that much. You know what I'm saying? But you know, when certain people came along and they just started doing too much, that's when I had to, you know what I'm saying, let them know.
No, I get it.
Been doing
oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying that's all I've been doing.
Yeah, and I get it. You know, and then once the opportunity came about and you hit a panel, you just said what you said, what was on your mind at that very time, and whatever came out, what came out, because of just, you know, what was said about you, you know, through the 3 years. Basically, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
I really don't like how they did her, bro. I really don't like it. Like, if you ever seen how somebody antagonizes someone in a school space, or if you ever been around, you know what I'm saying? Them, like, when you got to be around other people and everything like that, and you kind of get to see how some people will just all of a sudden change their treatment of another person based off, you know what I'm saying, who they around at the time. That shit, it's very emblematic of that. That's how I look at this situation. Like, okay, everything was all cool, right? You know what I'm saying? When motherfuckers was doing everything and it seemed like it was in your favor. And then when you get around this motherfucker, I don't like the camaraderie means so much that it's fuck you. Like, what's up with that, bro? This is a female too, yo. A woman. I thought she was sus. A lot of you niggas act like she was sus. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you niggas was like some besties to True S. I'm just surprised at the whole lot, you know. I'm just surprised, bro. They moving crazy out here, True.
Exactly. Because the stuff people were saying was total lies and fabricated, you know what I'm saying, and untruths. And I just had to let them know, you know what I'm saying. And you see how I move, you know what I'm saying. I go in the bushes for a while. I stay in the chat for a while. I won't hit panels for a while. And then, you know, when I feel like, you know, I want to talk to a content creator that, you know what I'm saying, I support, I'm going to do that, you know what I'm saying. And when I feel like I want to say something or reply to, you know, people that's running around with my name in their mouth, like, you know, for no reason, and, you know, saying negative things about me, then when I feel like I want to panel and check them, and
yeah, the sassy brotherhood overrides all, man. Like, that's why niggas, like, you can't think of nothing going on here that would justify the salaciousness and the damn predatory rhetoric that these motherfuckers have conjured around True Essence's name. It's just weird. The way they talk to her, bro. If y'all ever heard, they always be using like weird, like sexual innuendos. Like, why is you calling her a thought and a 304? Like, what the fuck? Where is that shit coming from, bro? It's very incel like, chat. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Especially if you ain't never dealt with a woman, and we spoke on this before. If you ain't dealt with no girl, y'all ain't never had dealings like that, how the hell can she be all of these things? And she's all of these things because a motherfucker choosing to go against the grain and not let you talk crazy and not let you slander the fuck out of them in front of all these damn strangers and shit. You feel me? Who the fuck wouldn't defend themselves at some clown shit like that?
what I'm gonna do too. And then after that, I'm cool for another couple of months or a couple of weeks, while people, whether they have my name in their mouth or not, you know what I'm saying? I know how to ignore it. You know what I'm saying? When I want to ignore it. And I know how to speak up when I want to speak up. So
right. I get it. I get that. So what's some of the misconceptions that people have about you?
I guess that the narrative they're trying to run, but well, first I couldn't do no wrong. You know what I'm saying? First I was the best thing since sliced bread. You know what I'm saying? For at least 3 years. You know what I'm saying? Then all of a sudden, when I left channels and stopped supporting, certain content creators anymore. You know what I'm saying? Then they flipped the script on me. Now I'm the worst thing ever. You know what I'm saying? So those the lies that I'm a snake. Or let me see what they were saying. I'm a snake. Oh, I'm a backstabber. Oh, I'm not a real supporter. Or oh, I'm a B. Oh, I'm a H. You know what I'm saying? Like all this extra shit. That's not true. So, yeah, that's all I was trying to, correct, and just stand up for my name because, nobody's going to do it for me. You know what I'm saying? I have, you got to stand up for your own shit, around here. And that's what I had to learn. And trust me, I've learned it well.
Right. What have you learned since, being on YouTube, just the platform YouTube? Like, what's some of the things you've learned?
I've learned that it's some cool content creators that stand on their 10, you know what I'm saying, and don't support the toxicity and instigate BS and drama, you know what I'm saying, and I appreciate those, and then there's others that do, you know what I'm saying, others that say they don't that do, you know what I'm saying, and others that say they don't, you know what I'm saying, continue.
And shout out to I don't know, OSD probably the only nigga. That's the only nigga I can think of, bro. That's the only nigga I can think of out of this whole environment of content creators, bro. That's the only nigga I think of that don't be like. Also, whole team, hometown, weirdo shit. Like these niggas be on some. I don't even know, yo. Like they so ready to team up against a motherfucker for a public figure, for what I'm saying, a celebrity. These niggas so ready to be a part of something instead of, what I'm saying, branching off and building their own, having their own brand, ripping with, what I'm saying, something they made with their hands. You feel me? You inherited ass niggas. You trying to inherit another nigga legacy. You want to defend another nigga. Worry about yours. Yeah, group minded is it's like, where are you niggas getting this roach mentality from? Like a bunch of roaches, you know what I'm saying? Scrounging together to get that one cracker that's on the floor. You know what I'm saying? That one piece of Graham cracker. You know what I'm saying? I said graham cracker. I can't say that damn word for nothing, y'all. Graham. Shit.
To do it. So it's a weird place, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it can be fun. You know what I'm saying? You just can't take everything literally. You can't take everything too seriously. You know what I'm saying? And just, take everything with a grain of salt and keep it moving.
Yeah. I get that.
Because how long you been on here? Actually, you've been on here for a long time, huh?
Yeah, like I started up in 2020 and just been kind of just navigating my way.
G Money Body in the building. What's happening? Oh, what's good with you, bro? Y'all need names, bro. Salute to the chat, bro. Thank you for pulling up. Thanks for the view. Appreciate you for showing up on this here Flagrant Friday. Salute to you, salute.
We're just content creating and stuff. So, when it really is about trial and error, seeing what works, what doesn't work, and the stuff that works, you keep pushing and just keep moving in that direction. And the stuff that don't work, you just go back to the drawing board and try something else, and that's one of the things I've learned about being a content creator. You just gotta, it's just about trial and error. That's what it comes down to. Just trial and error.
Right. You got to go learn as you go along. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So as you continue with your, content creating and being on here, you can have trial and error, you know what I'm saying? And that's all a part of learning. So that's a good thing.
Oh, absolutely. I definitely agree with you on that. So we talked about, the misconceptions that people can have about you. Mm-hmm. What's something you've learned about influence from being both criticized and celebrated?
What you mean?
So you spoke about, like, at one point in time, people, rock with you. They were saying, you, like you said, you could do no wrong. You was being celebrated. And then, on the other side, or the other note, not side, but on the other hand, fast forward, you being criticized and a lot of things being said about you. So with just that experience in itself, what have you learned just from that kind of influence of, being both criticized and celebrated? Just to see how things can just, the tables can turn and stuff like that. What you learned, what you learned from that situation?
Hey, I learned that it's just like offline. You know what I'm saying? One day you like a person, day you might not. You know what I'm saying? Other days you might rock with another person for a while. You know what I'm saying? Then the next thing you know, you're not. You know what I'm saying? So it's pretty much, you know what I'm saying, regular shit. You know what I'm saying? Some people can be real forever. Some people can be real then turn fake. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's a mixing pot of the type.
Only part I disagree with is sometimes you can be real and turn fake. Nah, I feel like you always had that in you, bro. Most people in life, if they a fake motherfucker, they have exemplified that at one point in life, probably multiple times. You know what I'm saying? Especially early on, as a child, as a young person. You know what I'm saying? That tends to get tested early on. Your own conviction and your what word am I looking for? Your integrity is gonna be tested very, very early on. You know what I'm saying? And it just plays out from there. People can pretend, like I be saying this, bro. Like people can pretend as long as they want to pretend, but once you get put in them situations, everybody around, you know what I'm saying, is gonna see you for what you is. So you just better be that, you know what I'm saying, instead of pretending to be something else. Cause you can appreciate honesty, like bro, just be real. You just want to be a fan. You just want to be. You want to be liked by others, so that's why you want to ponder to whatever is popular, to whatever is trending, and it don't matter if it's right or wrong. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes you. People can appreciate honesty, bro. Just be honest, bro. You a flaw. Your character is just full of flaws, full of holes. People don't like when you lead them on, though. You know, I understand True S's point of view. Like, all of this, these niggas been this way for real. And that's why they so close-knit, and it's just so many males just holding hands. They just all in one circle. I'm trying to tell you, bro.
Type of people that, you know what I'm saying, that I've learned. Like, it's a big melting pot, you know what I'm saying? So some stuff surprised me, and then other stuff didn't. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, it's a learning process, and we're all learning, I guess. We are definitely still learning. So
yeah, everything is about lessons. That's true. I agree with that. It's definitely about lessons. What's some of the things that surprised you up here? You mentioned surprises. What's some of the surprises?
I mean, just how some people, you know, came off to be a certain way and then turned out to be another, or you know what I'm saying, some of the people that had all these, you know, backgrounds and, you know, stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? A lot of surprises is right. The best word for it. Right. Unexpected surprises. So I guess you can never be too surprised with the stuff that happens on YouTube.
Yeah, because you really can't put that past, you know, people at all.
Exactly. Trust me, I know. You can't put nothing past me. So, like I said,
right, Lisa, gazing in each other's eyes and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Sitting real close in room enclosures with the door closed and no sunlight, no window open. Yeah. You niggas getting in confined spaces together and shit. Y'all weird, bro. Y'all is very strange. Like that, the way they have romanticized the idea of being around another man and not even know no homie stuff. Like y'all have made it weird. Y'all did that. Y'all selves. Y'all have like, I don't know why that became a thing. Like dudes hang out every day, bro. They don't turn into no, oh look at me. You know what I'm saying? You can't do this. You can't. Yeah, that look like some other stuff. Whispering in each other's ear and stuff, you know what I'm saying? I gotta tell you something. Look, they be on there, I'ma holler at you behind the scenes. That's what we be talking about right there. That I'ma holler at you behind the scenes. But why are you saying that on the panel and sounding all mischievous and giggling and stuff? I'ma holler at you behind the scenes about that. Y'all know who sound like that too. I'ma holler at you behind the scenes. Man, get the fuck on. Y'all weird. Oh, bro.
Team True Essence is people that I support, but Team True Essence is always gonna be number one.
Okay, so how do you decide which creators or topics are worth responding to?
Topics worth responding to? What you mean, like negative?
Like how do you decide which creators, content creators, or certain topics or things to respond to? Like what is True Essence deem worthy to give a response to or speak on?
Probably just something that, either I need to get corrected, or, what I'm saying, or a topic that I'm interested in. But, what I'm saying, I really try not to speak on too much stuff, what I'm saying, because, my name ring bells in these YouTube streets. And I really am trying to, well, according to people, I'm mad that they're not talking about me. So they've been talking about me for so long. I'm so mad that they say that they're not going to talk about me no more. So, what I'm saying, I really do, like, people be wanting me to hit links, and then I refrain. I tell them no, what I'm saying, a lot of the times, because of them reasons. But, yeah.
I get it.
What the hell? They done turned solo level into a game. What the fuck? Oh shit.
So you would say, let's say, you try to refrain from hitting links and talking about certain things. I'm trying to figure out a way to frame it. You do make the effort to not talk about people so they don't talk about you, I should say.
Yes. In so many words, yes. They act like I want to be talked about so much, but I really don't. I never asked for them to talk about me. I never asked nobody to like me. I never asked nobody to dislike me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just on here being myself. And for whatever those reasons, you know what I'm saying, of me being myself, brought all of this attention. So it's not like I'm like, trying to hop on every panel to get attention. You know what I'm saying? You see, I don't do this all the time.
Right. So you think you slowed up?
Oh, I definitely did. I was going for months at a time. You know what I'm saying? At least I think 2 months was the longest I, stayed off a panel, and you know what I'm saying? Barely was in the chat, or didn't super chat and all this and snap. But I think I be thinking like my supporters want to hear from me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna let, excuse me, people that don't like me stop me from, speaking to people that do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I don't want to think that I don't want them to ever think they have that much power over me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, and to also talk to my supporters. You know what I'm saying? The people that subscribe to me, and the people that I'm also subscribed to. And you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I always have great conversations with you. So why am I not gonna hit a link because I might get 50,000 stalkers trying to, chase me on the panel, or you know what I'm saying? Or they gonna, say they're not gonna talk about me, say I'm irrelevant, say I'm mad that they're not talking about me. But as soon as I hit a link, boom, I'm on the thumbnail. My picture's on the thumbnail. My name is in the title. But I thought these people said they're not gonna talk about
That's very weird activity, bro. I want y'all to understand that's not fucking normal. As just a regular content creator, for you to just have readily images of motherfuckers and all type of just weird shit. It's kind of just. Why are you trying to alienate someone that you really don't have to pay attention to? Your content does not have to be centered around them. You know what I'm saying? You have a history of documenting other motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Doing that shit to that shit became so oversaturated, it just died off, and you had to create a whole new mechanism. So, and doing that to your moderator, to an ex-moderator at that, to somebody that was like a staple on your channel, for you to just try to bastardize their reputation in front of all them people like that. That's why I be saying you gotta have like a not give a fuck attitude about this shit. 'Cause these people so fucking flawed, like so fugazi. You just, like these motherfuckers' opinions change like the seasons, bro. Matter of fact, scratch that shit. It changed when a motherfucker tell them their opinion should change. Wow.
I thought I was so irrelevant. You know what I'm saying? Like, what happened to all that? So yeah, it's crazy.
So when you do take your breaks, I've seen on like community posts that you've made, before, when you say you're going to take a break, you're going on vacations and things like that. What's a true essence vacation like? Is it just simply a mental vacation, as far as like you just backing away from just YouTube, or you actually just kind of like just do things to just kind of take your mind off, or do other things besides YouTube?
Yeah, I mean, I actually do go on real vacations to the beach. You know what I'm saying? I eat, you know what I'm saying, with my kids. Just because I didn't post it and let a bunch of YouTube strangers show them everything I'm doing and everybody I'm with, and just because I'm keeping my vacations private and my private life private, don't mean I didn't go nowhere.
Hey, that's what they do, bro. That's all. You can't get caught in that, bro. Don't ever. I advise nobody to get caught up in that, because then you gonna feel like why you got this subconscious thing of wanting to seek motherfuckers' approval. Hey, look at me doing it. That's what I'm saying. That's what them goofy niggas do over there. They want to trick people, complete strangers, into believing they have so much going on, bro. If you got so much going on, then that would be taking up your time. Not you trying to be in another nigga face on a panel. You know what I'm saying? Grinning and giggling and shit. Like, don't nobody care about that, bro. Get to handling business like you said you be handling. You know what I'm saying? Manipulate that Bitcoin and shit. You feel me? Get to doing all of that. Motherfuckers they be too worried about online narratives and shit, right? If that didn't matter, they get to it, nigga. That's what I'm saying, bro. They just be out here playing though. They gotta like try to look like, oh, I'm just this top guy, man. Nigga, don't nobody in real life know you, bro. Oh, it's people around here that break their neck to show people that they touch grass every once in a while. Exactly. Break their neck. Twist it. You know what I'm saying? Like, why, bro? Why must you do that? You know? So it's best to not ever get caught up in that cycle. That shit just lame. Look at me, guys. I'm in the snow having fun. I brought my camera with me. I keep playing with my nose, like, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Are you really enjoying yourself? Or you just want to goddamn try to flex on somebody from thousands of miles away? That person probably ain't even looking at this shit. You I just want to like, that's not normal shit, bro. That's not normal human being thinking. Like this internet shit has gotten too far out of hand. Yeah, seeking approval from motherfuckers you swear you don't care about. All right.
That's put that out there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's also vacation from YouTube, vacation from fuck shit, vacation from fuck niggas, vacation from getting on panels. You know what I'm saying? You can have a lot of vacations in different forms. It just don't have to be, you know what I'm saying, on the beach, you know what I'm saying, jumping in oceans. You know what I'm saying? You can have a vacation from a lot of different things. You know, just if some people
even watching different content, like she might just go watch different content too. Like, I do that. Like, bro, I don't know. I don't be feeling like some people just only watch this side of YouTube. Some people, I feel like some folks only introduction to YouTube content, they think this is normal, like this is what's the norm. No, bro, it's so many different facets and unique ways. Like, bro, chat, I'm reaching millions of people. Millions of people are consuming my content. Not up here, probably not. I ain't gonna count myself out, but on my other shit, I'm touching millions of people. You feel me? Of strangers, but in a positive way, because I'm not having to. You're not ridiculing nobody. You ain't. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no beef, quote unquote, like they say over here. It ain't nothing like that. It's just entertainment. It's like something taken from a source of production, and then you chopping it up yourself because it comes from you. You know what I'm saying? You ain't having to make nobody look no type of way, and you know what I'm saying? That's positive. That's I feel like that's proactive. I didn't know anything about people live streaming on YouTube until this sector. Wow, Lisa, for real? Yeah, that's crazy. This is the sector that made me feel like I could do it. I just started seeing people like, okay, if Damn D, that's how I apply my logic. If Damn D 30 plus, he been on YouTube this long, bro, for all these years, and he do what he do, and it ain't all that, I can do the same thing, bro. I've not been on the internet that long, bro, and I'm making great strides. So anybody can do it, bro. Anyone can do it, and it does not have to be this kind of content neither. You can literally just have life conversations, or you can have a Bible study. You could do whatever. It ain't got to be about you. You know what I'm saying? Trying to scrutinize a female that has withdrawn from your community. All right, let's go.
So closed-minded, you know what I'm saying, and take stuff so literally, you know what I'm saying, that they can't differentiate. Did I say that right?
What was the word? I don't know. Say that again.
What is it called? I forgot. Differentiate.
Differentiate.
Differentiate. I knew it. I got it. I knew it was
You
gonna
were
be.
close. Yeah, you was close. Yeah, you got it.
They want to hang on my every word. Like I'm such a perfect speaker.
Mhm.
I'm not a perfect person. I do have flaws. I don't think I'm Superwoman. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I might say a word here and there wrong like everybody else.
Right.
But because it's True Essence, I gotta be stupid. I gotta be this. I gotta be that. You know what I'm saying? But when they say something stupid in the wrong way, they just, we're not talking about that. But let's highlight, when I do something. It's the crazy part.
That's that weird. That's that incel like misogynistic shit. If I had a channel, never mind. IBB. Hey, bro, look, cause it's entertainment to the, like with me. I don't know. It's just people be trying to always take it to that next level. You know what I'm saying, Lisa? They always want to like be into it with somebody, and a lot of these people feel like being the number one topic in the damn sector is the thing to do. That's what's gonna get you the most money, but it's also gonna get motherfuckers not fucking with you. Actually, if we being honest in the long run, because motherfuckers get tired of your name being mentioned. Motherfuckers get tired of the same situations being recycled. Like, you know. That's why I started just looking at they shit, and I would talk about how, all right, you know how some people are zealots on here. Some people are just living through a person they have never really, spent any time around. You know what I'm saying? They just see them on the internet, heard good things about them, and they take this into consideration, and they feel like that's a guaranteed fact. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only notion that they should have about that person is that they are great, and they shouldn't see them as no other way. And then if you feel that they are any of those things, they are going to attack you. Hey, these people psychotic, man. That's why I talked about it, because it was like, this has to be some type of study, right? This has to be some type of real mental problem due to the internet existing. I ain't got no innings, but I feel like I'd earn some shit. And it ain't like these people don't be on nothing though. Everybody ain't. Cause they did have that situation with that guy. They had some YouTube beef. Y'all probably know what I'm talking about. Some nigga had some YouTube beef, and he had unalived the dude and his girlfriend in public or something. Yeah, that's an isolated situation, but most of these people don't be on that. Most of these people are just trying to trend, so they gonna find any type of damn lie. Yeah, in Vegas. Yeah. That situation. That was wild as hell. That's what I'm saying. A lot of this stuff can result, like the stuff these people be saying in this sector. I can see situations like that coming from it. Unfortunately. Like, oh no, I feel like justice should be dealt out here, bro, especially for these predatory people. You know what I'm saying? But in a civil way, I always be thinking about, like, let's get these niggas in a ring or something, bro. Like, a lot of people just be talking. A lot of people been ended. A lot of people been ended due to social media will be taking people out. People out here getting taken out on live. Like, it's getting to clapping at people in traffic while they on live, shoot through the window. Man, come on. It could just happen to you at any time.
So yeah, I almost had it right. I knew it was the appropriate word though. Now.
Yeah, you was in the right lane. You was in the right lane.
Yeah, was there.
Yeah, you was right there. You had the right idea. I get it. So you said what, True?
I'm gonna just say a difference.
Yeah, it's a difference. Yeah.
Yeah.
I get it. So you actually take mental breaks. So it's basically both things. You taking a mental break and you kind of, doing things you like to do. So when you're doing those things, that you like to do on vacation, you're just not on YouTube at all. You just kind of tapped out.
Well, you know what I'm saying? You know, when you're on vacation, you have your phone, you know what I'm saying? You have your downtime, you know, you chill at the pool, you chill at the beach, you know what I'm saying? I might, you know, pop in a chat here and there, you know what I'm saying? Say what's up, you know, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, you know what I'm saying? I keep my private life private. So, you know, people try to dig all into your personal life and they can't, you know what I'm saying, fuck with you online. So then they try to figure out how to fuck with you offline. You know what I'm saying? And that's the type of shit right there.
It's so many names. That 86 Yaggett motherfucker, the Rat 101, the no teeth having that nigga. The list of names goes on and on. Like, these type of motherfuckers will really be on the internet, on these panels, trying to antagonize a female about what they claim to fucking know about their personal life. I don't know why the hell these people think that's a game. Why you think that's a joke? Why are you taunting people like that, bro? Like, y'all don't know the extremes of these situations. Man. And y'all be saying y'all got families that claim to love y'all. Then you need to act like it. You need to act like it. Act like you got something to lose, bro. You don't know who this woman know. You don't know who love her. You don't know what they willing to do to you about her. So it's like, you know, just keep it cool, bro. Just keep it YouTube, bro. I don't see why y'all predator ass niggas be thinking that this is 15 years ago when you was abusing your own peoples. Like, in person, this ain't that, bro. This ain't that. Damn.
That I'll be thinking that's, you know, going too far.
Right.
Yeah, I don't want to know what nobody doing in their personal life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
People be saying too much online. You know what I'm saying? That they shouldn't be saying. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion. But yeah, nah. I like to keep my private life private. You know what I'm saying? And my online life online.
Yeah, and California's a nice place, so there's always things to do.
Oh yeah, I'm just, you know, hanging out, you know, at the beach. You know, my mom's birthday was not too long ago, so we were just hanging out at the beach, you know.
And expensive as hell. You know, True Essence got to have some bread. I ain't even pocket watching right now, shit. I'm just saying, like, you know, she gotta have some bread, bro, in California, bro. Just to be going on vacation and shit. Nigga gotta have some type of income. I don't know why nigga be like trying to act like, oh, you want Section 8 and woo. She's taking vacations and shit though. She's not showing y'all, but clearly, bro, she has some occupations. You know what I'm saying? Outside of YouTube. You know what I'm saying? She's never had to clarify that though. I don't advise anybody to ever do that either. Just stun on nigga. Don't even tell them what you do. You feel me? That's what they have to do. They have to make their life look interesting. You know?
I'm saying we went to, you know, had a nice hotel on the beach, you know, chilling and, you know, and stuff like that. And just because I didn't take pictures and show everybody the world, that don't mean it didn't happen now. You know what I'm saying? So next thing they'll be like, her mom don't have a birthday. You know what I'm saying? They'll try to find any fucking thing I say to try to make it seem like I'm lying. But yeah, I was just chilling, you know what I'm saying, with her. You know, we have fun in the family. So, but yeah, it's definitely a lot of things to do out here.
You said your go-to is usually just the beach. What else?
Yeah, just the beach, you know what I'm saying? A nice restaurant, you know what I'm saying? Drink with the casinos, you know what I'm saying? I be hitting them jackpots and all that. Always fun, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I have a very active life and an active family, you know what I'm saying? I do have a boyfriend, you know what I'm saying? You know, two daughters, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I have a full active, you know, social life, you know, not just online, but especially offline, you know what I'm saying? And I like to chill, have fun, relax, you know what I'm saying? So all of this yelling and screaming, all this, you know, panels and all this extra shit that be going on, I get triggered because I'm not used to that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I be going crazy. You know what I'm saying? I don't argue with anybody. Me and my dude don't even argue. You know what I'm saying? So we just chilling. You know what I'm saying? We not into that shit. So, you know, I don't argue with family. I don't argue with friends. I don't argue with no one. All I do is exit stage left and keep my distance. You know what I'm saying? That's my remedy.
I get that.
Yeah.
I can understand that. You find that better to do to get peace.
Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Peace is priceless. You know, it's worth way more than money and all of this extra shit and material things. You know what I'm saying? That people that, you know, put, you know, pride into that type of stuff. But if you don't got your peace, you don't have nothing. So
right,
it's my opinion. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, when shit get too crazy, I'ma distance myself every time.
So you know, by doing that and finding that new peace, that's been more helpful than the last couple of years. Because the last couple of years, did you find yourself more at tension? You was more on edge because of YouTube, or just you always had balance?
Yeah, because you know what I'm saying. Once I get off of here, I'm in my real life. You know what I'm saying? And my real life is in my happiness with my family, friends, like I said, and in my peace. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm doing online, you know what I'm saying, is just for what, a couple hours or a few minutes or whatever. You know what I'm saying, in the chat. You know what I'm saying? But as soon as I close this out, is where my real priorities lie. So that's why I have dedicated myself to going live and really focusing on being a YouTuber and all of this and that, because I just never ain't never been a desire to be a YouTuber. So. And it's still not.
Still not? Okay.
No, I do have 3 channels. I do post stuff on my community wall. You can know the stuff that I've done, but I'm still not trying to be no big YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be 50,000 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if it happened, it happened. If it don't, it don't. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just taking this all in fun, really. You know what I'm saying? It's literally other stuff that I really rather be doing, to be honest. Yeah.
Do you watch any other content on the YouTube platform?
Any other content created out of this sector?
Just any other content, outside of this particular pocket of YouTube. Do you watch anything else?
Yeah, I'll be watching spiritual channels, you know what I'm saying? The New Breeds, you know what I'm saying? I watch Paperwork Party, you know what I'm saying? I watch Doggy Diamonds, you know what I'm saying? I watch a lot of other stuff other than, just some of the people that's over here.
Right. What's like your
nigga, I be getting that Say TV, nigga. I ain't doing no free promo, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's other stuff to watch, bro. I don't know. I've like brought to y'all, for some of those that have been here on the channel before, like y'all have seen me go over reaction videos and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just different things that you can do to entertain. You know what I'm saying? Interesting topics to explore. I like exploring like cosmic concepts, bro. I like to think certain ideals take on personifications. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their thing,
Go-to, like, what's your go-to? Like, that's going to get your interest right away, on YouTube.
Probably pretty much the spiritual stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because I came from, watching the spiritual channels at first, you know what I'm saying? Before, this sector really even started, you know what I'm saying? So that's how I even, started being interested in watching YouTube videos, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, I was watching the New Breed, the Paperwork Party, and what else? Just Doggy Diamonds, you know what I'm saying? The entertainment, channels and stuff like that. But as far as this sector is just, I was already watching stuff maybe a year before the sector, started. So, yeah. So
are you a person that's real big on affirmations?
Yeah. I mean, not too big, but, I know how to do, I can appreciate good affirmations here and there. You know what I'm saying? It's not nothing that I, focus on, but yeah. That's what you into?
I like affirmations. I think they're good for people. It's always good for people to hear words of encouragement, to start their day and to keep it going and stuff.
So that's what you do in the morning? Is it like a routine?
No, so I don't necessarily, I have to wake up and like, yo, let me listen to some affirmations or let me get some affirmation. Not necessarily, but I think it's good, just to hear them every now and again, when, some days are better than others or some days are worse than others. And, to hear some words of encouragement, that's always good, to keep you encouraged and keep you going.
Right. Yeah. The positive affirmations are definitely a key. And they're definitely some good things to, practice. So yeah. Hey, I'm all for positivity.
Oh, for sure. What is it about the spiritual channels that you like? Like when you talk about spirituality, like what is it about like that kind of content that makes you gravitate to it?
Yeah, just pretty much how they try to teach you how to, like to relax and calm down, and they teach you how to, how people are and, the different type of evil things that people could be, try to attach themselves to you, like energy vampires and, like, different. Stuff like that, that you really do need to learn. That'd be true. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of vampires in this sector. that, you know, try to tie themselves to people, you know what I'm saying, either for their energy or to clout chase or to get some shine. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of the stuff that be going on in this sector really do be tying into, you know, those kind of videos, you know, when you watch the right people, you know what I'm saying?
Would you consider yourself a person with strong discernment?
Yes, definitely. Yes, my instincts usually are, you know how they say, your first mind's always right. Go with your first decision. You know what I'm saying? Usually mine's always right. When I double back and try to like question my first, you know what I'm saying, thought of a situation, then it usually don't go right. So, and then like me, I'm a thinker, so I gotta think. You know what I'm saying? You know, make sure I'm making the right decision.
Did y'all hear what I said just then, bro? Was I on mute? I hope I wasn't on mute when I said what I said. But if y'all did hear me, bro, I was mentioning the energy vampire thing, like exploring them concepts and stuff like that. Those are real entities. Those are real creatures that hide behind human faces. And I feel like it's important for people to be put on, to be knowing. You know what I'm saying? Watch out. So shout out to True Essence, bro, for, you know what I'm saying, recognizing them type of traits. Some motherfuckers, bro, when they play to be cool with you, it's just to like plant seeds, or plant the seed of deceit, just to creep up on your ass. On the internet, real life. So I gotta be careful what you tell people, you know what I'm saying? Gotta definitely filter the information that you give up. Never tell them too much.
So, yeah, I'm just not a jump out the window type of person.
Oh, so you a person? So you think you're more of a? Well, you would say you're a thinker. Are you more of a thinker or impulsive?
No, no impulsivity. Now I said that right? Impulsivity. You see, you always good when I come over here. Learning big words. Impulsivity. You know, I got that right. But no, I'm not impulsive at all. I'm chill. You know what I'm saying? Like, if somebody asks me to do something, I'm gonna think about it first. Somebody asks me to go somewhere, I'm gonna think about it first. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not just gonna be like, oh, unless it's somebody somewhere that I know is cool, that, you know, I've been, you know, I know I'm gonna have fun. Yeah, let's go. You know what I'm saying? But no, I'm not easily, you know, persuaded.
Okay, so you're a thinker.
Oh yeah. I always gotta think before, you know, I do anything. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to make the wrong moves. You know what I'm saying? And making bad decisions.
Right. I get that. That makes sense.
Yeah, you have to. You can't just be impulsive now.
No, you can't be impulsive. You got to always think things through. If you're a person that you just impulsive, you got to act on it right away, not giving it no thought. Then you're gonna always constantly keep hitting your head and, you know, trying to right your wrongs or trying to, you know, correct the mistakes. Even though we all gonna make mistakes because we're human, but to give things some thought, you know, that can always lessen the possibility of making a wrong decision.
Exactly. Right? You got to think first. You can't just be doing anything out here now.
Yeah, no, you really can't. You really can't.
Hey, you seem like you always calm, cool, and collected. You know what I'm saying? Even when people try to push your buttons, you just be chill. I mean, that should be killing me. How you be so calm? Get them. And I be like, get him, do this. You just like, well, why do you think that? And you know what I'm saying?
My job is taking care of victims.
Are we gonna let the killer walk free?
We'll get him.
See, you and Lovelace, shout out to Lovelace. You and Lovelace, y'all have the perfect persona. I mean, just chill. She come on the panel so nice. And hi, OSD, and yes, and I appreciate you. And, you know, what are your thoughts on that? And
Bro, she said Lovelace, bro. Hey, I'm not going for that Lovelace stuff. Nah. It's just something real creepy about that. Y'all know what I'm talking about, fellas, ladies. Y'all know exactly what I mean. When a person talks like that, they are doing that intentionally. Look, I'm on a mic right now. I'm gonna just start talking like her right quick. Hi guys, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good week. It's Friday, guys. I just want to come up and read for you. This is my natural voice. I'm not Michael Jackson. I sound like Michael Jackson a little bit though. I'm gonna read for y'all. That's how she sound, bro. That's how you sound. And it's just like, nah, bro. Stop. Talk like a normal person. If you ain't projecting your voice like me, then you are not talking normally. You sound like a serial unaliver.
you know, just so nice and polite. You know, and I just want to do that. You know, I'm nice and polite, but when somebody, you know, get on my last nerve, and this is when I'm gonna go Compton on. You know what I'm saying? And I left Compton behind, even though I'm still rep my city.
Right.
To the fullest.
Become a firecracker.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? But hey, I tried to calm the firecracker down, put them out. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want everybody to just run with the narrative that I'm some hood booger, you know what I'm saying, ghetto chick from Compton. I'm way much more than that, and none of the above. So other than being from Compton, so yeah.
I mean, even if you would, these niggas is dirty foots from Alabama and Mississippi, Atlanta. These niggas come from open-toed shoes and freaking dirt roads and rocks in between their toes, all that, bro. Walking barefoot all the way down the street to the corner store and back. Like, so we're not gonna like do this ghetto girl from Compton narrative. A lot of y'all cannot be talking at all about nobody. Let's be real, bro. Let's be real. Like this be that tap dancing stuff, that cooning stuff right there. Cause why are you even saying that, bro? That's just like back in the whole narrative that black folk ain't together, and you down there repeating the same thing them people be saying. Like, Lord have mercy.
The narratives are out of control. When these people ain't met me not a day in their life.
Why do you think the narratives formulated the way they did?
Being that they never met me and I ain't never done shit to them, I would say it's jealousy, hate, envy, and just being a fuck nigga or just a jealous ass pigeon. You know what I'm saying? If you hate on somebody and say all of these bad things about them and they haven't done nothing to you and you don't know them from anywhere, I mean, what does that mean? I mean, what would you call it?
Well, remember when I told you, I was like, it'd just be words. It'd just be words. You know, people don't be knowing nobody. You know, people kind of just go off of, you know, the actions of what's being said.
That's a psychosis, OSD, bro. Now we gotta delve deeper into that. Nah, that's not normal. That is not normal. I get into it with people on X. Once you say something with rationale and something logical, an emotionally impulsive individual with the short, you know what I'm saying, temper, that it's already ideological of an idiot. I look at it like that. If me confessing some truth, whether you like it or not, I'm telling you like it is, and it turns into like, oh, you F word, you know what I'm talking about. All of the name calling, it your guy, bro. You already lost the argument. So true, you should look at that as a dub, a win. The minute you start doing all of that, you're lost. You already began with the goddamn, you know what I'm saying, Section 8 shit, etc., etc. So anything she rebuttaling with, she talking her shit. You know? But them type of individuals, bro, I just feel like they just be psychotic on the low. Them be the motherfuckers with the weird charges, the unexplainable, you know what I'm saying, mishaps. Not even mishap. Come on, bro.
By the person and what they done and just engaging it that way. But of course, like the personals and all the other stuff, that just, you know, be what it be. But at the end of the day, they're just words.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? I mean, people just show themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, just being so evil and hateful towards people you don't even know.
These the same. They cuss out their baby mamas, bro. You know what I'm saying? They battle their baby mama. They do all of that. They say everything. They shout all type of. That's where that come from, bro. It's natural to them. Because in real life, bro, if you are a certain type of way, you ain't gonna get on the internet and exemplify this other persona. Most people meet other folk with the energy that they give them from a logically speaking standpoint. Like, these people are considered a minority of individuals with this type of displacement.
I mean, that's someone saying a lot about them more than saying about me, in my opinion.
So you can tell right away when somebody on some fuck shit. Like, you can pick it up right away. Or it takes some time to kind of feel somebody out and be like, you know what, they on some bullshit.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? A snake gonna shed their skin eventually, right? So, you know, when you see that shit start peeling slowly away, then you can see who those people are, you know, behind that, you know, dusty, snaky skin that they have. Then they can only, you know, fake for so long. In my opinion, and in my experiences, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm to the point to where when people show who they are, then you're supposed to believe them, right?
Right.
And that's what I've been doing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But I'm pretty much, you know what I'm saying? Everybody is, you know, karma's kicking belt the ass. You know what I'm saying? All of the fuck shit that's been going on and all of the people that's been starting the mess. And it's fucking interesting. You know what I'm saying? It's literally like a YouTube reality show.
Yeah, for sure. It really is.
It's like a YouTube reality show. And hey, I always got my popcorn and wine.
Right.
So, it's crazy. It's fun. It's sad, pathetic, and entertaining all at the same time. So, yeah, it's definitely an experience.
Now, I got to ask you, is it entertaining for you when you're part of it at times?
Part of it how?
Like, meaning like when you in the middle of it, like you said, people talking about you, talking about people. So you in between the YouTube reality show at times. Like, how was it? How were you? Like, how do you feel at those moments when you were part of those reality shows?
I mean, when it's roasting, you know what I'm saying? When it's just roasting, you know what I'm saying? And having fun and jokes, then that's fun. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind being a part of that. Hey, they can roast me and I can roast their ass right back. You know what I'm saying? It's all a part of roasting. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not sensitive about the roasting. It's just the disrespect. You know what I'm saying? And the narratives and the lies is the part that, you know what I'm saying, I think it's not right. But
these people, if we being honest, true, and to the general audience, if we're being real, these people ain't been roasting in a long time. With her, like, ever since she's stated her stance on all of this shit, yeah, they have been saying straight up disrespectful, salacious things. Like, yeah. So we don't move far beyond the roasting point. These people, they can no longer roast. It's just like that impulsivity in them. They can't ignore it no more. That's what evil people do, bro. When they see somebody with a light, no matter what the hell they saying, you know, anything, they trying to take away from that individual. They want you to be quiet. They want to be louder, and they want you to be silent. Nah, fuck all that. That's that cult-like mentality right there. You feel me? That's that zealot mentality. Just got a grip on so many minds, bro. So many minds.
then the roasting and, you know, just cracking jokes. Hey, that's part of life. You know what I'm saying? I have thick skin. You know what I'm saying? I ain't ran off of YouTube. They want me gone so motherfucking bad. It don't even make no sense. This same clown crew, goof troop. You know what I'm saying? Like, they still do whatever. You know, as soon as I hit a link, they running behind me like super fans and obsessed stalkers. You know what I'm saying? To this day. You know what I'm saying? So, this shit is crazy. And, yeah, I ain't never seen nothing like it. Because, like I said, can't none of these people say what I've actually done to them other than leave channels and tell them to leave me the fuck alone. Wrote a couple diss tracks, had a couple premieres went out, but that was all in fun and joking. But I'm not on here trying to dox nobody. I'm not on here trying to say they this and this and that. You know, I just go by what they say on YouTube. But these people try to.
Why are we on this topic about the diss track shit? Why are we on this topic? Okay, so she made the diss track. Boom. Motherfuckers was saying, oh, that shit cold. That shit woo woo woo. Right? And then the minute some other shit changed, then motherfuckers start saying, oh, that was trash. Oh, that was woo woo woo. Like, what? Y'all niggas lame, gang. Like, they act like they cool with you and shit, right? Especially them niggas just chasing cash shots and just after money, boy. That shit so weird. They want to invite you on the panel, talk to you, ask you how things going, act like they on your side and shit. And in a minute, something just a little slight movement happens. Oh, fuck you. Yo, diss track was trash. Woo, woo, woo. Like, y'all niggas, boy, effeminate as hell, bro. All on one accord, too. It's a complete hive mind, bro. You just liked the diss track, though. Now you don't like the diss track, though. Okay.
Get into your personal life, try to, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, that type of shit is not cool. You know, the stalking, the harassing, the bullying. Yeah, that shit, that part right there, I'm not cool with.
I get that.
Some men Get some of these so-called males, some of these so-called men on here, you know what I'm saying, really should have been raised better with a lot of fuck shit that they got going on here. And how the harassing of the women and running from men, nah, that shit is unheard of in my book. I ain't been raised like that, you know what I'm saying? I don't, rock with them type of niggas. But when niggas show me that they some fuck boys, I definitely get some stuff from the shit. Whether if I learn it sooner.
And then, bro, I'm a handsome man. I ain't gonna bet. I'm a handsome man, nigga. Like all these ugly ass niggas, like y'all niggas, it's always ye niggas. Why? It's always ugly niggas going after females. I don't know if I ever said this before, but it's always the niggas that are not capable of being that masculine figure to a woman. No matter if you want to be her consort or just a friend. You know what I'm saying? You don't embody none of them masculine traits, bro. Like you like being around other niggas more than you like fortifying your own well-being. Like that shit is so weird, bro. Niggas ain't touched the gym. Niggas ain't seen no track in so long. You know what I'm saying? Niggas roll out of bed, hop on live, smoking, coughing they fucking lungs up though, talking shit. Can barely see, parked in the middle of nowhere, facing the woods or something, on live, nigga, at 3 a.m. 3 a.m., bro. Come on, dog.
Or later, long as I know, you know what I'm saying, and long as I learned, and long as I got the fuck on.
Yeah,
so
you get that. That makes sense. Father figures are important.
Hey, fathers, mothers, morals, standards, good character, all of that shit is important. You know what I'm saying? In my book. And those are the type of men and women that I respect. You know what I'm saying? But all this extra shit and shenanigans and harassing and all this extra shit, calling people out the name. And, hey, if they call me a bitch, I'm gonna call them a bitch right back. And I'm gonna fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? There's some of these niggas is bitches too now. You know what I'm saying? As the song say. So I meet people where they at. You know what I'm saying? If you respect me, I'm gonna respect you. If you want to cuss me out, you catch me on the wrong day and I feel like it, I'll cuss your ass right back out. But like I said, other than that, I'm gonna be a lady. I'm gonna meet people with respect. You know what I'm saying? Will be my first, initiative. But hey, they want to go there and I feel like it, I'll go there right with them. But like I said, I'm trying not to get these energy vampires my energy that they start before.
Energy vampires.
I digress.
Energy vampires. What's your definition of that?
Like miserable people that don't have shit better to do but worry about what the fuck I'm doing or who I'm talking to or what panel I'm on or just wanting to attach themselves to me in any kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's lie, whether it's the truth, whether if it's positive, negative. You know what I'm saying? They just want to get your shine. They just want to get your light because they darkness. They in darkness. You know what I'm saying? So the darkness hate the light, even though they can't do it without us. You see what I'm saying? So they have to try to attach themselves to you, just to try to feel better about their miserable life. You know what I'm saying? To make a long story short. And I've learned that a lot, offline, in personal lives, family members, friends, this shit still happens on YouTube. That happens, offline. So, you know what I'm saying? I mean, this is the first time this ever happened to me on YouTube, though, or online. You know what I'm saying? But this shit happen every day. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
You mentioned your diss tracks, writing rhymes. What inspired you to turn your critiques into raps and diss tracks?
Pretty much I was tired of roasting them on panels. You know what I'm saying? So, I like to try new things, you know what I'm saying? And if I'm not repetitive, I like to switch up.
I really wish, bro, all right, bro. Now, I really can rap. I really be making music. Although I have unfinished products and everything that I don't know. I started in 2018, bro. Was it? Yeah, I started in 2018. I started making music in 2018. I ain't never think I was gonna be on YouTube and everything, but when niggas started introducing the whole idea of creating diss tracks or whatever in music and shit, I was thinking damn, why don't I just turn this shit into a whole start dropping music, bro? But saying shit, not in no corny way though. That's the difference. My shit wouldn't be no. Oh, you a thought? You a get the fuck, bro? What? My shit would be some shit you can actually play, and then not be you know what I'm saying? Some good production. You feel me? Nigga need to revert back to that idea. Like, why niggas doing all of this stupid, repetitive, constant playing old videos and all this other shit, trying to, you know what I'm saying? Make music. Hop on the mic, bro. Some of these niggas got studio equipment. They ain't even, you know what I'm saying? They're not putting in full use to. Get to it, bro. Drop you with this. Make you with this.
You know what I'm saying? And be versatile. So, I just thought, I was tired of, like I said, cussing people out, roasting them on panels. So, I just try to come at them in a different, creative, more way. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's just how them diss tracks came about. You know what I'm saying? I love music. I'm from a music background. You know what I'm saying? I have done music before. I used to background sing. This is the first time I ever thought of rapping. And that's the crazy part, because people have been telling me back in the day that I should have been rapping and singing. You see what I'm saying? And I just be like, no, no. I wasn't even trying to be no big singer. You know what I'm saying? I love music. So, you know what I'm saying? And I do have a voice. I ain't no Whitney Houston or no Patti LaBelle or nothing now. You know what I'm saying? But, I do have a, singing voice. So that's just how that came about. You know what I'm saying? People getting on my last nerve, you know what I'm saying? With lies and fuck shit. So, I just put it in the rap. Pretty much that's it.
So, okay. So just, being on the panels and roasting, and you decided to put it into music. Like, did you always write poetry, or you just kind of like started off, you just tried something and just went for it? That was like your first time just kind of doing it.
Yeah, like I said, I already came from a musical background, so I was already writing songs. I've written songs before, you know what I'm saying? Actually, my boyfriend, he raps too, you know what I'm saying? He actually rap. I'm just doing it for fun, you know what I'm saying? Just, being, fun on YouTube. But he didn't even know I knew how to rap, you know what I'm saying? Until I let him hear, I think it was the second diss track that I just recently done. I let him hear that. He was like, "You be spitting." I'm like, "Really?" Like, come on now. Like, I was just doing it, just fucking around. You know what I'm saying? I was surprised it even got, you know what I'm saying, the many views as it gotten, to this day, and then the first one even got more. So, I was just messing around, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just being my little fun-loving self, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, he rap, he's also a tattoo artist, you know what I'm saying? He has his own studio, and he traveled around, state to state.
Step into Wix Studio and handle every part of your build from one platform. Map out.
And yeah, he's not just a Crip. Let me say that. He's not just a formal Crip gangbanger, whatever from whatever. How somebody tried to run with the narrative. You know what I'm saying? He does have, you know what I'm saying, his own business, his own house, and he ain't no fucking.
I thought these niggas was like being gang members and all that shit. So when a motherfucker find out it's a real actual, she talked to an actual gang member or ex gang or whatever nigga with street ties. Oh, you like do gang? Of course he does nigga in the hood. I thought that's what y'all liked it though. That's what everybody love to play like, oh, I got this cousin and get like this. I got this cousin and do this, that, and the third. Woody woody wah. I got this nephew or son or etc. Like, that's what y'all feed into though. That's what y'all niggas be promoting. That's the first thing niggas jump to when they want to talk crazy on. So what's the matter? Like, I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? What's the issue, chat?
Fuck nigga YouTuber starting shit, with people that he don't fucking know. He actually have a real life and a real career. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, just FYI. But yeah, he did a song, you know what I'm saying, and he did it I think he did it a few months ago, and then he asked me to get on it like recently, you know what I'm saying? He had already did his part, you know what I'm saying, rapping about, whatever he was rapping about, and he wanted to add me to it. So, I'm in the process of working on that right now. So hopefully I can put that out maybe next week, you know what I'm saying? I'm just ready, finishing it up on it, and then, I got to get it recorded and everything, good to the best of my abilities. And but yeah, I'm gonna probably put it out next week. It's gonna be him rapping and me singing and rapping.
Okay, so have you actually been to a studio?
Yeah, like I told you, I'm from a singing background. I've been to studios. Yeah, I've been to studios. I just sing for like 10 years. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
I've never been to a studio before, chat. I've never been to a studio. I'm not making this about me. I promise, bro, I'm not making this about me, bro. This is about the true essence. But I just want to, I always wonder what that would be like, though, Like, I might just be an engineer type shit. Like, I can already compose songs and shit and write them. I know how to layer my voice and shit. I know how to do all of that. You feel me? I just can't. I ain't got the full grasp of certain things. But I feel like if I do grasp that studio level understanding of creating a song, boy, it's over with, nigga. What? They don't have the melodies for days, boy. My shit gonna sound like kingly, nigga. Regalia.
According to?
Yeah, recording and everything. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've been to plenty studios, you know what I'm saying? I've done shows, you know what I'm saying? I've performed, you know what I'm saying, different venues within contests, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't dibble and dabble, you know what I'm saying, in the entertainment field, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, I just did that for 10 years, and then after that, you know what I'm saying, I retired from that, you know what I'm saying? And now I'm just doing it for fun.
Why you just say with 10 years like that was just whatever? Like, what you mean just 10 years? True essence, like 10 years of your life of music, that's a big deal, bro. You know what I'm saying? Plug me in, man. Get me in the studio, man. Somebody sign me, bro. Sign me for $100K. I promise you I'm gonna make double that. I'm gonna pay the $100K back. I'm gonna be rich as hell though. I'm that type of nigga. Give me a $100K distribution deal, and I'm gonna just be this artist that floods the market with music. Nigga, I'm gonna surpass NBA YoungBoy, nigga. I already got a blueprint, bro. I'm gonna just flood the market.
Got you.
This rapping is new. You know, I didn't ever start even thinking about rapping until I did that first diss track and put it on YouTube. So, but other than that, you know, I used to sing and model. So. Yeah.
So you write all your rhymes, or somebody helps you with them?
Oh no, I don't need no ghostwriter now. Come on now. I feel like if you can roast somebody, you can write it down in a rap. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's not
the same sometimes. You know, it's not the same. It's easy to roast, but to craft it into a bar, you know, that's something else.
Is it though? See, I don't know. See, I just did what I did. You know what I'm saying?
It was natural.
I guess so. Hey, I didn't even know I knew how to roast this good until I started hitting panels. You know what I'm saying? Like,
bro, and I ain't gonna lie to you. Rapping, bro, making music, rapping, rather you rapping in a diss, like it's different types of like zones, bro. That's the only thing. That's the only way I can explain making music. It's like tapping into some different type of realm, like real. I'm not talking about just bullshit. I'm talking about real music. It's like the bars make sense, the cadence, everything just has like an arithmetic plot to it. Like when you string that shit together, and like, all right, you do your, you know what I'm saying? You do your vocals. You do your ad libs, you layer it, boom, bam, bop, and you just let that beat play, and you adjust the instrumental volume and everything. That shit, bro. It's something else, bro. It's like literally curating something of your own accord.
I'm just a naturally funny person. So even when I'm serious, the way I say stuff is gonna come out to be something funny. You know what I'm saying? I have to tell people like, no, I'm serious. They be like, no, it's just how you say stuff. So you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I guess the way my personality is just gonna come off, you know, like that. But I didn't ever think I was no rapper. You know, I just did all of it in fun. I never thought I was no big comedian or no big roaster or none of that shit. I'm just being myself. So it's just natural to me. Like you say, it's just natural.
Yeah. What's one diss line you're still proud of?
One diss line? Oh no, let me see. I gotta think. Were you talking about the first diss track or the second one?
Whichever one comes to mind that you're still proud of.
Hey, the one that really hurt people's soul, I think, is the Lonely Punks with No Wife at Home. I think that was I think that was the nail in the coffin. I think that was the nail in the coffin that made people really, really, really want to get me the fuck up out of here. Because that shit just must be too fucking true. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I was just calling it how I was seeing it. So to make people want to strike my community wall and get me the fuck out of YouTube and start, you know, trolling me and saying all of this fuck shit and calling me all kind of bees and hoes and all this extra shit that they don't know nothing about. Yeah, I must have struck a few nerves. What you think?
Yeah, if that was the reaction after, you know, you saying, you know, that.
All right, chat, we're gonna stop it right here. Appreciate everybody for showing up to the live stream. Appreciate Lisa for her generous donation. Salute to everyone who showed up to the live stream and showed love, gave me a view. Catch the replay. Don't be afraid to hop down in the comment section and tell me what you think. Shout out to OSD Live and Miss True Essence, Big True, you know. Stay true to yourself. We're gonna do a part 2 to this. So y'all be ready. Be watching out. It's your boy BTG. I need the American Idol music, bro. That shit be funny as hell. I'll see y'all later. Peace.
that's the truth.